Good afternoon. George Ashmore, Consul of Trex Mining Industries. I believe that you have some actions to take into account to correct the mining control mechanisms used by Trex. I don't know if you're aware, but the mining operations are considered to be the fourth out of the top 10 pollution problems in the world. One of the pollutants caused by mining is acid mine drainage. This is a problem that is especially caused by coal and gold mines, as it's caused by a layer of rock containing pyrite or sulfite being exposed to the atmosphere or water. Now, doesn't Trex have a gold mine in Ghana? Africa's gold mines are known for their poorly regulated environmental mining laws and how toxic chemicals like mercury, cyanide, arsenic are thrown into water bodies, especially with small-scale mining. This water is then being consumed by local residents and workers. This leads to the risks of lower respiratory tract infections, cardiovascular disease, skin infections, and cancerous infections. The toxic waste caused by mining is not being dealt with properly. It cannot simply be discharged into the nearest water body. On small-scale mining sites, this is a serious problem, along with simply piling the waste materials up. This method is being used in Dabishan Mine in China in the form of a tailing dump. This dump is polluting 83 village ponds, and local villagers are experiencing esophageal liver and cancerous endemics. This form of mining waste management does not work. It does have a serious consequence on the surrounding environment and residents. The pollution caused by small-scale mine continues to escalate, with the techniques being used creating large amounts of unnecessary pollution. The surface mining techniques create a large amount of dust, and this is causing respiratory disorders for the workers. The small-scale mine could be split into two. The illegal gold mining being completed by residents and foreigners, and the legal small-scale mining being completed by companies like Trex. To manage the pollution being caused by illegal small-scale mining, Ghana's Minerals and Mining Act was first introduced in 2006. However, improvements were made in 2014 to make the act of illegal gold mining criminalized, so it can now be prosecuted. Even though the act of illegal mines has been criminalized, companies that legally do small-scale mining are still an issue. These small-scale mines are still incorrectly dealing with the toxic waste. To improve this, education and training should be focused on. If the way this toxic waste is dealt with in other areas is taught, it might lead to improvements in the small-scale mines. It is possible to handle this toxic waste in a more environmentally friendly method. The Witbank Dam in South Africa has a controlled discharge scheme. This is a discharge of toxic chemicals in rivers when they have a high dilution capacity. It is a success in reducing the amount of sulfate concentrations present in the Witbank Dam. The illegal gold mining in Africa was putting pressure on the exchange relationship in China. What causes the low regulated environmental law is the pressure Africa is putting on itself to have foreign exchange in minerals. However, China has already been reluctant to make exchange because of their illegal mining. These low regulated laws might also put pressure on the exchange between China and Ghana. If the environmental regulations of small-scale mining can be improved, this also might be more enticing for other countries to be involved in the minerals exchange with Ghana. And this will then benefit Trex and other small-scale mining companies. Thank you. I look forward to working with you in the future.